What's going on, guys? JSR15 here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon episode review. Today's the day. Hopefully we'll be able to see the end of Ash versus Kukui. I feel like this match has gone on for far too long, 3 weeks now, and we still haven't seen the outcome, but hopefully today we will get to see that. So if you want to see what happens in this episode, stay tuned because we are going through it now. This week's episode is episode 143, Conclusion Incineroar vs Torracat. Today we can finish the long battle between Ash and Kukui. Last episode we saw many Pokemon being switched in and out, and we also saw some very interesting tactics. Will we see some today? I don't know about anybody else that's seen this episode, but the battle between Lucario and Naganadel really reminded me of an XY Kalos battle. Mainly the ways how it was fast-paced action, continuation shots, and a proper background. Actually, saying that, there have been some cases where they've been doing the older backgrounds. You know, the background where it's like a bright colour, or like a swirl pattern and this Pokemon's attacking. You know, does this even make any sense at all? Basically, this is the background that I do like to see, and this is the background I'm not really a fan of. Anyway, moving on from that tangent, we're here to see our group watching the battle from the stands. I've never actually realised how low to the ground these seats look and how not comfy they look at all. I mean, they've probably been sat there for many hours, probably like 6-7 hours. Can't see the seats being that comfy at all. Moving back to the battle that was just starting to get interesting, we see Lucario, who gets taken out. Bear in mind that this was Naganadel's first ever win and first ever proper battle. I just don't see how it could have won the battle. Lucario's probably been trained a lot more. I just can't see Poipo doing that much training when he was at its old home before it evolved into Naganadel. Surely Lucario should have won that battle. But anyway, with Lucario going down, it now means that Ash is in the lead. Kukui then brings out his Incineroar and Ash swaps to Torracat. Now this is the battle I've been waiting for. Torracat versus Incineroar. And I can see that the crowd has been waiting for. Even these two, who can't see anything, are excited for this battle. But not Ash's friends. I mean, they all look pretty angry and pretty miserable. I will say, during the battle, I really liked how they used the split screen effect. And I loved the way that they had no music playing to give it more of an effect that this is the big battle of Sun and Moon. You can also really tell that they put more money into this battle because the animation was incredible. After many moves were exchanged, both Pokemon were raring to go and fired up enough that both trainers could use their Z moves. Inferno Overdrive. And once again, we got blessed with the Ash Greninja theme music, and it fit really well. I was pretty surprised when both Torracat and Incineroar jumped into the Z move and attacked each other, and it looks like Torracat's Z move and its other moves were just too powerful for Incineroar, as Incineroar went down. But before Kukui could send out his last Pokemon, Torracat started to glow blue and evolved into Incineroar. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen at some point. I was just surprised that it didn't happen in the battle. But before Ash can use Incineroar in the battle, it got knocked out standing up. Looks like the evolution power was just too much for Torracat to handle, and it did get knocked out. Then, as Kukui is reaching for his last Pokemon, bear in mind we don't know what this Pokemon is, Tapu Koko decides to fly down into the battlefield. And it decides it will team up with Kukui and battle Ash. Looks like we'll never get to see who Kukui's last Pokemon is. And there is something I do have to apologise for. I said at the start of this episode, we will find out who the winner is in today's episode. But it looks like we're going to have to wait another week because right there and then, the episode ended. There we go. What did you guys think of today's episode? I thought one of the best episodes we have seen ever. There are so many positive things I can say about this episode. The music was incredible, the animation was outstanding, and the action in it was incredible as well. You can really tell that they put so much time and effort into the Torracat vs Incineroar battle. Pretty much every single shot was animated beautifully. It was incredible. The music really went, and I really loved the way how they cut all the music out. So you just had the sound of the moves clashing with each other. It really did bring out the fact that this battle is the big battle of Sun and Moon. Couple of things I am surprised at was the fact that Naganadel beats Lucario in the battle. Bear in mind, again, I said it before, this is Naganadel's first ever battle, first ever proper battle, and its first ever win. Just felt like Lucario should have won that battle. But hey, at least we get to see Tapu Koko, which is legendary, against Naganadel, the Ultra Beast. Legendary versus Ultra Beast. Who will win that battle? The final thing I was surprised at was the fact that Torracat didn't evolve in the battle and they left it after the battle. I felt like because there was so much heat and so much energy being in the battle, it would have been better to evolve it in the battle, although it would have been a bit more predictable. So my rating for today's episode is going to be a 10 out of 10. I mean, the music was incredible, the animation was incredible, the title was Conclusion Incineroar vs Torracat, and it fitted perfectly. It was the conclusion to Incineroar and Torracat's battle. So again, yeah, 10 out of 10. So I think that's where I'm going to leave today's episode off. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. I would highly recommend watching this battle. Definitely one of the better battles in the Sun and Moon anime, in fact in the Pokemon anime altogether. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, let me know that you're enjoying these episodes, and finally subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you next week where we'll see who's stronger, Ash or Tapu Koko.